First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps Player Spotlight. Jimmy Killebrew is, of course, the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. Danny House makes his big league debut right after this. Jimmy Killebrew will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping up now, Michael Gigliotti. He'll get us started in this one
Leading
under the
off tonight
lights.
for Pittsburgh,
First
the
pitch
center
on its
fielder,
way.
Michael
Now the fastball
Gigliotti.
is swung on and missed. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
At the plate, Lázaro Armenteros reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box, Brian Reynolds. First
third.
chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Brian
Pitch
Reynolds.
on the way.
Yep.
Hey, 2 here.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
O'Neill Cruz.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Cruz is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Todd Engel.
Into the box, Todd Engel. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
What's that 1 here?
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he got him.
every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Batting 5th, the second baseman.
In now, Vidal
Vidal
Brujan. Batting
Bruhan.
left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia,
Leading off for
as we are
Pittsburgh,
all set to begin the third
baseman,
inning in this one.
Orlando Arcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
No one out now.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz as he sends it on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Up next for the Buccos, Rosell Herrera. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Rosell Herrera.
High chopper towards first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Gigliotti. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
We got no outs.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-1 home.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Playing 2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Lázaro Armenteros. As the
Armenteros.
first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense.
And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater, 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the
Now
same
batting.
pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches
Oh,
in a row.
no.
His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, put him away. Make your pitch here.
struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in, Todd Engel.
off for the
He'll start
Pirates,
things out as we
the
begin
first
the
baseman.
5th.
This one doesn't look good so far.
Engel.
Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get
No
something
ball.
going.
One
And the
strike.
last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in
0-2.
the hole 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the
At the
second
plate
baseman,
now, Vidal
Vidal
Brujan. As he
Brujan.
takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swinging
No ball.
strike, and
2
now it's
strikes.
0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
All right, come
The
on
third
now.
baseman, number 3, Orlando
Next to bat,
Arcia.
Orlando Arcia. Fouled away. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on
2 down now.
strikes to start the inning. Swung on and missed. That's
0-2.
strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Keibert Ruiz. He'll start things out
Leading
in
off
their
for
half of the
Pittsburgh,
6th as they
the
look to
catcher,
shake things up here
Keibert
for a lineup that, quite frankly,
Ruiz.
has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as
the
we
right
approach
fielder,
the later
number
inning.
12, Rosell Herrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Rosell Herrera stands in as he looks at a called strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best
Now
can keep
batting,
their hands
the
back on
center
those.
fielder,
To the plate now, Michael Gigliotti.
Gigliotti.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point.
Down now.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and 2
well,
strikes. The
1-2,
count now
yes,
with the bases empty and 2 away.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in, Lázaro Armenteros.
Leading off
He's
for
0 for
Pittsburgh,
2 in the ballgame
the left
so
fielder.
far.
It doesn't look very
Lázaro
promising so far in this one
Armenteros.
as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hey, give yourself right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
The batter, number 10.
Into the box now,
Designated hitter,
Brian Reynolds.
Brian
Just able to get a
Reynolds.
piece of that for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw
Hey,
an
just you and
off-speed
him. Get
pitch.
yourself.
Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
No.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Pitch on the way. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Up next for the Pirates.
So now to the plate,
The
O'Neill
shortstop.
Cruz.
O'Neill
As he will take strike 1 on the
Cruz.
fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2
Hey,
from
we
him
got
so
2.
far in this one. Right over the
No
top
ball.
with that
2
curveball,
strikes.
and it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1, 2, 3
it's
go the
time
Pirates.
for the
They
traditional
trail here 4-0.
7th inning stretch.
Now at the plate, Todd Engel. He leads off their half of
Leading
the
off for
8th, and they've been
Pittsburgh.
unable to
The
get that
first baseman,
starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in
Engel.
early on the mound, partly due to the
0-1.
lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A swinging
0-2.
strike, and now it's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now batting, second baseman,
At the
Vidal
plate, Vidal Brujan.
Brujan.
As he'll go after the
No
first pitch
ball.
to him and
1
comes
strike.
up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Plays a 1 here.
Strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of
The
stuff that
third
he
baseman,
has,
number
it's
3,
not uncommon for him to
Orlando
absolutely dominate
Arcia.
certain guys.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the pitch.
No. We're playing 11.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's
Playing
1-2.
1-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game,
Here we go, guys.
this
Let's
guy's
go.
velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Stepping in, Keibert Ruiz.
Leading off
And he
for
always
Pittsburgh,
poses a threat, of
catcher,
course. One of the
Keibert
true superstars in the game
Ruiz.
today.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Keibert Ruiz is retired to kick off the ninth. Now to the plate, Rosell
The right
Herrera.
fielder,
He's
number
0 for
12.
2 thus far in this one.
Rosell Herrera.
First offering on its way. Here's
Ball,
a sinker
no.
to start him out, but he wouldn't
go,
bite.
right
It's
now,
ball
Bill.
1. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses.
1-2.
That's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The batter.
Into the
center
box,
fielder,
Michael Gigliotti.
Michael
This will go after the
Gigliotti.
first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Two down.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater,
No,
even though he
that's
has
too high.
5 weapons to go to.
Count is 1-2 now. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Boston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jimmy Killebrew takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as his 20 strikeouts ties a record for the most in a game. Domingo Robles was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm